bit of a background for the Tales of series, and I call it a series because it is a literal series. However, every title, with the exception of a select few, are standalone titles. So, they all take place in their own universe, they all take place with their own characters. But there are like certain concepts and things like Easter eggs hidden within all of them that relate to another one. So this is Tales of Arise, the latest one to come out. I did finally buy Beyond the Dawn. It's a expansion for this game. And it's a JRPG, which means anime cutscenes. I'm going with story, input queuing time, long, subtitles, music volume, let's turn that down to 70.
Pathetic.
Voice volume, turn that
Excited.
up
There.
to, say,
First aid.
95. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Should be good. Save and begin.
In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting. Rena, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. In the face of Rena's unimaginable technology, its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zeugles, the prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms. And now today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renan's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balseph, Lord of the Firemaster Corps. Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Danan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Renan soldiers, with only one hope of escape: death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renan's domination.
You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded.
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Let me.
Huh. What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless... All right, third squad! Time to regroup! Go on, get moving!
Hey, wait for me! Thank you, Iron Mask.
That's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
No idea. I think there's little eye holes. Little slots in the mask.
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
I very much doubt it. I mean, that's a rather deep wound.
Ah, you again.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit. So, still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Danans are always dying, and the Renans just watch. How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
Keep your voice down, will you? If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself. There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that. But I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young. You have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that. Just do me a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
Guess I'll go back to my room.
Are you okay? Thanks for saving me earlier. The bright eyes stick these weird stones on our bodies and then work us to the bone until we're dead. And as if the routine beatings weren't enough when they're in a really bad mood, they like to stick their Zeugles on us.
I'm a slave, just like everyone else here. So how come I don't have a spirit core? Or a face, or memories for that matter. Not like worrying about it'll change anything. I should get some rest. I wonder how many people have slept in this bed before me. Mine for now, but for how long?
A pillow of rock.
Tomorrow's another day.
Wow.
I guess I should get some shut-eye. I'd better head to work. So I've got business with the freight train today, huh? Great. Great. Time to start another day toiling away for the Renans. Am I gonna do this until the day I die?
Look lively, slaves. Let's see some work around here.
This sounds so good for your neck. But as I said, animated cutscenes.
Grenar!
Zephyr, she's here!
The hell? Come back!
Extremely shocking.
The girl's nowhere to be found.
This hurts.
Hey, Bennett, did you find anything?
Not yet, sir. What do they expect from us on such short notice?
Hey, you're...
Over there! Don't move!
Go now! Hurry, get moving!
Stay still! You've caused us a lot of trouble, you know. Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
So bad. It's just you.
Here they are! Forget the rebels! Focus on the girl! Jump over at the front! Take the girl along! The man is expendable!
Armored soldiers!
Whee! trying to beat them up with a pole before he lost it. His main weapon is is a sword. Unlike old man there, he fights with this. And believe it or not, she fights with a rifle.
Where you go?
Hope you can jump.
Somebody's
You all
unhappy.
missed your chance to become Lord, which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balsath. Got that through your skulls? Now hurry up and bring me Shion.
Yes, sir!
Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Valkyris, what do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me, I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
No, he did not say the mighty
proceeding
Balsath.
apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it, and you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
Where?
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Dahnan people. We get in the way of the Bright Eyes' best-laid plans.
The Dahnan Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask. Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it. That woman I was with.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta
She's
wonder
quite
how
the
he's
character,
eating
isn't
then.
she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the Slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
They're interrogating her? Just what the hell is going on?
I
need to go and find out for myself.
Ah, damn it! So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning. What are you doing?
So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business. So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh? It doesn't seem to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you? For the last several
With a
days,
straw.
Alsef's forces have been
He's
getting
a
pretty
slave. I don't
restless.
think they're going to give him any
When we
kind
looked
of
into it
utensils
deeper,
to eat with.
the word thorns came up over and over again. And now, we come across Miss Prickly herself.
Drop the attitude. Did you really think we wouldn't find out anything about you? Miss Shion Imaris?
That's her name. You mean she's...
You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Renin, our enemy.
Yeah, but she was being chased by Renin soldiers. So then, why?
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Danon from a Renin, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded! Look, you see the stone your people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. This scar's a reminder. Not to rest until every last one of you is...
We Danons may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Ah, well, it's only 98
Still,
degrees outside.
inflicting pain on anyone
Feels
who
like
comes near you,
112.
That's one hell of an ability.
You're wrong. You think this curse
37
is
feels
some
like
kind of
44
great ability?
Celsius.
Curse.
Fair enough. All I know is Balsef must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why,
An ambush!
they must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. If she gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
Got it.
Hey, Iron Mask. Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
I'm going to welcome our guests. Don't go dying on me.
Come on, move.
Don't try anything funny.
But one dull sword has been acquired.
Enemy attack!
An ambush. Renins are here? I have to find an exit and get the hell out of here.
Anyone who can fight, grab a weapon! Damn! How did they find out about this place?
Have these kinds of battles been going on this entire time? I just didn't know.
Think that is better
Stop right
to
there!
never ask why.
Oh, it's just a Danon. You there! Where's the Renin girl who was here?
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, insurgent!
how's this for an answer? Go to hell!
You dare address a Renin armored soldier that way? I'll show you embedded!
Basic attacks, RB is normal, Art is Y, X, or A. Evading plus stick plus right trigger. Got it. At least I think I got it.
So much for playing nice.
We'll find out.
All right, we're up.
Rising weapon!
A real fight. Still, I have to do this.
I won't go quietly! Die! No escape!
That's wrong, right.
Try harder!
Basically, I have a field, the blue circle, and to run around in, and I control one of 4 characters total,
I won.
and I can
I actually
switch
beat one
between
of those
them
Renin soldiers.
to fight battles.
I've got to keep going. I have to
It's
survive.
an
this no
interesting
matter
way
what.
of fighting, but it's not turn-based whatsoever. It's real-time combat.
What's this thing?
Gotta get up and try. Gotta get up and try.
An opponent like this should be
In this one, you touch enemies on the field, and
You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Here I come! You're my... Swallow Blade!
then it initiates combat. In other ones, it's you're wandering around and they randomly attack. The fire, there is gonna be a flame. Where there is a flame, we're gonna get burned.
We won.
Oh, well, we'll trade you. We certainly don't want this heat. Nah, you deserve a break from the heat.
Mayor, I'm Maris Daymore. I hereby detain you in the name of
4
His
names,
Excellency
wow.
Lord Volstead.
Damn
Throw
it!
down
I
your
was so
weapon.
close.
Nice rifle, Shion.
What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're...
Shut up and get out of here while you still can!
Step aside, slave. These are Renan affairs you're meddling in.
Hey!
We've got a better chance working together. Besides, I don't much feel like being indebted to a Danon.
Fine, suit yourself.
No memory. No face. Combos are actions strung together with no gaps. Normal attacks have a set limit, while arts can continue until AG runs out. Normal attacks count separately on ground and air. Using an art to go in between can thus extend a combo. Nice. During a combo, if the same art is used multiple times within 4 actions, its penetration will decrease and enemies will recover from it sooner. Continually doing so will raise these penalties, making arts half as effective as at their
Word to
harshest.
the wise, I call my own shots. Just stay out of my way and we'll get along quite well.
It's kind of new for me if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises.
One more! How's this?
Jackass.
No escape!
I have to say I do like the fighting style from Ghost of Tsushima more.
Why
It's
did you help me?
more realistic. Well,
What
yeah.
could a Danon like you possibly gain from helping a Renan like me?
Trust me, I've no great love for Renans. I guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some...
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Me? Friends with a Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might somehow recognize you?
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as self-sacrificing as I made it out to be. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway, so it's not like...
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yeah, it's just another thing I don't have. No pain, no face, no memories. I only know one thing about myself, and that's that I'm a slave.
What about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for? Stay sharp. We're going in. Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat, and I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danons don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of run and rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
I am Iron Man. I mean Iron Mask. That's not his real name either. He'll get his real name in a bit, I think.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
It's not the hideout they're after,
Apprehend the
dumbass.
traitor. Slaughter the rest!
Look out! Sion! Sion!
Oh, she knew she was hot, but damn.
Impossible.
The Master. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core.
The best part about JRPGs are the cutscenes. Oh, that and story. Like, seriously. Most games couldn't deliver that kind of heat.
You okay?
You're right!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it,
He
huh?
reminds me of Deadpool.
Wait, are you serious?
Are you okay? Oh, my arms are getting fire. Whatever.
It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry. You're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
The blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
You befriended Shionne. Doesn't sound like they're friends. And Zephyr has teamed up with my party. Shionne specializes in gun-based long-range strikes and astral arts. Use her to hit enemies from a safe distance and use healing arts on allies with low HP. Healing arts cost CP to use, so mind your CP. CP, I forgot what that stood for, but yeah. When auto mode is enabled, Shionne will primarily target flying and astral art-wielding enemies as well as foes with lower HP during combat. Good for her. CP, cure points. Arts with healing and support effects consume CP in addition to AG. AG was. CP is shared across the party and can be restored with items or by staying on N or campground. It can be raised by leveling up or finding specific items. Yay. Well, I mean, I can't think of any other way of making friends with a flaming sword. Especially if your touch causes pain. Cause somewhere in the crowd there's you. Land of Brimstone and Swirling Ash. Orbis Calagia.
That's...
Glanimede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balseph. Self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
Definitely going to be a couple soon. It does give that vibe. I mean, seriously, like... They're totally standoffish.
Be careful. If you get close to a Zeugle, they'll attack.
Rub each other the wrong way. Let's see, press that button while in the menu, change blah blah blah. I'm good, thanks.
Don't go charging off like that!
How else am I going to defeat my foes?
Don't let them form a pack! This is it! Dig deep!
Easier said than done.
No excuses! This is up to us!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Anyone be so lonely?
See ya!
Just to get around. Never think about you only.
See ya! Talon Storm! Let me know if you're struggling. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, alright?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
I could take that thing on, but it's stronger.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange
So
power from
climbing
it.
and
We should gather as
going
many as
around
we
is
can find.
easier.
Let's stop a moment to catch
They
our
rub
breath.
each other the wrong way.
But I
That
barely
sounds
know
wrong.
this way.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Camping out, resting on a campground will restore your party's HP and CP. While resting, you can watch skits and cutscenes you've previously viewed.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who
And
I
this
am?
is a skit.
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
So this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just, you know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
Any more skits? No? Okay.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Dahnans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
Then don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter and life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Dahnans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Dahnans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balseph, the wild beast. Sound good?
Ay. Because swords are cool. Yeah,
I've gotta hurry.
definitely. I think I've started this game 3 or 4 times now.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet
Not
up with our
beaten it.
comrades there.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Shannon's appetite reminded me of my own. Always hungry. Cheer up, baby. Cheer up, baby. Come on, get on now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Cheer up, baby. Come on, Donna. Come on, Donna. Come on, come on now. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
What's this thing?
Get the guy. Now, cheer up. Come on, come on, come on, good me down there. Come on, come on, the light up, come
That's
on,
one enormous
baby.
stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Zeugles roam around certain areas. They're very hard to fight, but you can get rare items and lots of SP if you manage to beat them up. And that one up there I have not ever managed to conquer. That thing's level is like 75. I've never gotten it. Ever. As I was saying, I think I started this game 3 or 4 times from the beginning, but I've not actually completed the game to date. I keep getting distracted with other games or something. I've taken out other Zeugles that were like 30 to 40, but yeah, that one I have not taken out yet.
Okay, people, this is it. Wolzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like
one
we
dead.
needn't have worried. Come on.
It's a special monster. That's why it's so high level. Staring up the ceiling, shadows on the wall.
Should this really be here?
I mean, at this point in time, I could go fight it and maybe do 1 damage if I can land a hit before it squished me. Like, literally. And the 1 damage is even a maybe. I might not do any damage at all.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right.
You don't
We
care.
can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is. We've all been waiting for this day for far too long.
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime, yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
Hi, Simba Kitty. Come on up here. It's too fucking hot,
Ta-da!
man.
I told you, it fits like a dream.
You love me, love no, no about it, don't care.
I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Ocean blue battle garb. Yay. Zephyr left my party. Are we happy, boy? Like oil and water and oil.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balseph doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balseph thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the
Amazing
other
how many
Danans
people
aren't
get
with the
upset
Crimson
when you
Crows
point out the
accept
obvious to 'em.
Renan's rule is simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. and I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Can I find this thing already? Or do I have to wait? Forgot where he was. You're not hearing things. Well, you are, but you're not hearing imaginary things. You are literally hearing a whoo-hoo, and it's this owl here. Rabbit ears. Cool.
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Roosting in hidden spots throughout the land. Maybe something in it for adventurers who track them down. Peek-a-peek-a-boo. Peek-a-peek-a-boo. Peek-a-peek-a-boo.
Nathan, we need your help. Aw, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I wonder if something happened. Hey.
Nathan, he heard you might be a little short-handed. You could say that. Didn't think he'd send over the Iron Mask himself, though. The Bright Eyes with you? You sure we can really trust her? She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. If Zephyr's good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. Yeah, what the hell. Name's Darren. I'm the one who runs this lodge. This is a lodge, but we all already have our own beds. We don't sleep on straw and rock, hard dirt around here. Crimson Crows had their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's what this place is here for, to give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to the next fight. Everybody needs a rest, and if you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at your best. That's a better slogan than Spacer's Choice.
I guess.
Makes sense. What do you need us to do then? I need you to help haul some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout and the Zion mine. The mines, is that really such a good idea after the Renan snuffed the place out? These are valuable items that people risk their lives together. We need to get at least some back. Some of them back. No kitty. They should be down around the Sandias Ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to this lodge. You're welcome to use these facilities if you need to as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Aw, aren't you nice? Talking to someone with the letter icon will start a subquest. Clearing these subquests will earn you rewards, and you can accept as many of them as you like. You can also check each of their objectives from the activity records.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Are we comfortable? Anyway, there's different arts that I can assign. 3 arts on the ground, 3 in the air for a total of 6 equipable arts. Yay. So far I've only got Rising Wyvern, Swallow Blade, and Mirage. Using them so many times, you can see the count there of 9 out of 100 for Rising Wyvern. Increases the rating of the move, and unlocks new ones over time. Of course, leveling up will also unlock new things. And there's the equipment. Sword, armor, which affects my actual defenses. And then there's the accessory, which is just for fun. Which can't be used right now. Because I don't have any accessories. I was wrong, they're not just for fun, those also boost items. This is where you equip fun things like costume, hair, and accessories. They might be temporarily altered depending on the cutscenes. But, like rabbit ears. And I can change the colors on some of the stuff too. Then there's weapon skin, I think. Yeah, it looks like when I pick up something new, it automatically gives me a skin. It should be blah blah blah. Just reminding me of what I need to do. Okay. Shouldn't you be going somewhere else? No. I suppose hell is this way. I'll go this way instead. They look cute on her and creepy on him. Okay. There's other outfit pieces you can acquire as well. That's one of the things that have been consistent with most of the Tales of series. You get things that don't actually do a damn thing, but they give you...
They're all dead? How did this happen?
Oh, costume options.
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Wings, ears, tails,
Yeah, I am.
hats.
Dairon sent me to help.
All sorts of
Hang
shit.
in there.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Xion, do something.
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them. They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough. They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests.
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it.
Yep,
I guess you
I
think
could
it's
go
stupid
full
getting
on
killed over a
furry.
silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will and see it through to the end.
Then we better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
That's it. And there's strategy, which I can set for my AI controlled people. In this world. Status level 5, 25 till next. And of course, the more I do, the higher my levels, the easier battles become, and I can actually smack these guys around after so many levels with a few hits. But I'll do my leveling up when I'm not on my stream as much as I can. There's of course going to be some fighting involved, but yeah. Oh, so sweet. Damn, so nobody made it, huh? Sorry if we arrived just a little sooner. We could have. Hey, these things happen. It hurts, but this is the world we live in. I'll make good care of what you brought back. It's the only way we can respect the sacrifice of those we've lost. Hey, when's Daddy coming home? Oh no, that's the guy's kid. Oh yeah, sweetie, your dad's gone away for a while, and don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? I know that whenever grown-ups look sad and say someone's gone, they always mean they're dead. Daddy always warned me that this might happen one day. He told me to stay strong and be brave. So this isn't right. Poor kid shouldn't have to be dragged to our own mess. Report back to Nathan, then get ready to fight. Okay, but the kid is born into the mess. After you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you'll earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills, and they can then learn making fights easier. You can view title unlockment requirements from the skill panel. Come on up here. Hurry up. Well, come on. You can do it. You can view title unlockment requirements from the skill panel. You can spend skill points to learn arts and skills, farm unlocked titles, all of which grant powerful effects, making it worth your while to spend SP early and often. The skill panel can be accessed directly by pressing the right button on the D-pad. If there's a skill you want to learn but don't have the SP yet, highlight it in the skill panel with X. Doing so will turn on an alert that will notify you once you have enough SP to finally unlock it. Cool. Rex will build a creature. They are droids fighting. Brock and John. Oh, the leveling can be tedious in this game, but I mean, it's not like it's 100 levels per thing or whatever.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's
Just
someone
like a
around
couple-
here who needs our help.
Couple levels per hour would be good enough, especially on story.
I'm skeptical.
You must have gone through this descendant ravine to get here, right? That Zoogl's still out there? Big guy, looks like an insect with wings, has size for arms. Yeah, we saw it. Looked big and pretty tough to boot. That's the one. It's hard to feel safe knowing it's still out there. Really like to see it get its comeuppance one of these days, especially since the people that deliver that comeuppance are going to enjoy a pretty mighty payday on account of all the materials they earn. Oh yeah? Yep, Zoogle materials are imbued with astral energy, so the stronger they are, the more energy their materials contain. We could use them to make better weapons and stand up to Irena a little better, even with our astral art handicap. Really, Banks? He literally crawled up here with his ball in his mouth. And seems to have lost his ball. With the odd stray, I can usually gather a few people and get some materials myself, but something that big's bound to be beyond my capabilities. If only there was a good way to beat it.
Alright.
We'll take it on. I don't see the harm in us checking it. Do you hear what you're saying? We've got enough to worry about as it is without inviting even more danger. Your Renan pal's right. I know you're strong, but I think even this Zeagle might be beyond you. It is for the moment. If anyone has a shot at it, I think it's still you guys eventually. Once you feel like you're up to the challenge, that is. When you are, would you be willing to give it a shot? You can bring other people along with you, of course.
Got it.
For help, of course. Sure, that sounds fair. We'll take it. We'll get it taken care of for you sooner or later. Yay. Giant Zeagle hunt. It's a show on the back row. Right? Better it's out there than in here.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
Come on, the bit to go on. Someone take a minute, put me in a cone.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So? Technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zeugles here too?
Of course there is. There's Zeugles everywhere. You should always assume there's Zeugles anywhere you go. There's one of the reasons I need you all. You're a team after all, and that means you need to pull your weight. So when I call for you, I expect you to clear out any enemies around me. What? Why do I have to do all that in exchange when you call for me? I promise I'll shoot down any enemies around you too.
Right.
Sound fair? Yeah, alright. You don't get in the habit of speaking up during fights, that'll impact morale and our ability to combo together. So make sure to do it often, got it? Looks like the enemy spotted us, time to get to work. You don't have to tell me that. Right? Very useful for carrying shit around. Let's see, boost attacks, summon allies in combat to use their unique boost attacks. BG is full, blah 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 blah. Okay. Iron Mouth boost attack. Initiates a brute swing, force swing attack that can down almost any enemy. Use it to get allies out of deep trouble for creating openings for additional attacks. Alright.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zeugle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot. Here I come. You're finished.
Water!
It's on. You picked the wrong fight.
But of course, if I'm not close enough, it doesn't do shit.
Blade, flyers.
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down. By the I'm ready.
Take this.
Magna
You're
Ray!
mine. You're
This one's
finished.
mine. I never miss.
Strike. Take this.
Teaming up with other party members for boost attacks allows you to keep attacking enemies longer. Different members work better against different enemy types, so don't be afraid to mix and match and maintain the upper hand in battle.
You're finished.
Yay.
Where are you going?
Blue escape.
Now that I can actually kill these fuckers, let's do it.
You picked the wrong fight. You're mine. Strike.
By the power of water. Primed and ready.
I'm not done.
This one's mine.
It's over.
I like how she just randomly appears out of nowhere to
Here I go.
Take
do
this.
her special attack.
It's over. Eat dirt.
Primed and ready.
Next.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Kill them all, kill them all! Ha! Looks like you got the hang of it, but don't let it go to your head. Those were the easy ones. Oh no, I know. Yeah, I know.
I still got a ways to go.
While we sat through this.
You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view? What's this thing?
It's a potato. Oh right, he's lost his memory and he's a slave. He
These are
doesn't know
Fagin
anything.
ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance?
Because she's a girl. Not to mention royalty.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine.
They got me in their
It's
sights.
over. You're mine. Slash. Swallow blade. Blue escape.
Insects should stay on the ground.
Strike.
Again! Magna Ray!
We got flyers.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
You're finished. All yours. You're mine.
You're mine!
You're finished. You're mine. You're finished.
How much
Take this.
the magic touch?
It's over!
You're mine.
Gemini Aqua!
Eat dirt. Enough done!
Magic touch.
Seems about right to me.
Yep, taters. Perfect for a second breakfast.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
Magic touch.
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat. But we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
Yeah, it's good.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
And if I hit reminisce, I can't. Porridge for cooking. At camps and inns, you can cook meals conferring temporary effects when eaten. New dishes can be made by finding recipes, while ingredients can be found in collection points and general stores. Eating a new meal overrides any previous effects. Favorite meals. Basically every party member will have their favorite meal. The extent of their effects duration will vary. As such, it's wise to rotate on who's cooking duty based on your current goals and party's overall status. So, for example, porridge is one of Shinon's favorite meals. Consume double ingredients for 90% cooking effect, which doubles the defense up.
All done. Come and eat. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh?
Bonus.
I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense? Or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you
Not
eat?
mouse testing lizard
Well,
tails,
one
but
time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
I'm so crazy about you. Speedy Chef, yay!
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
I hate camping out.
Just get to know you. I want to show you. Now that I'm not on a tutorial, let's
Hurry
rest
up and
again.
Go to sleep.
I can think for myself, you know.
I swear you
Zoogles.
can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle. This is getting old.
Yeah? But wasn't it you Renans who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dana. Or so I've heard.
What? You Renans couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with
Are we
me or
talking
not?
bass, catfish,
I will.
shark?
It's in both of our interests.
So if I hit Reminisce, I can literally watch all the skits I've seen already. And there's also cinematics that I can watch. But I'm more interested in the DLC. I bought these things when I got the thing, and yeah, so I've now claimed all my DLCs. And there's some DLCs I haven't gotten yet. Like costumes and shit, but yeah. There's different costumes you can run through. And obviously there's more characters I have yet to actually unlock, but yeah. Okay. I'll rest and
I'll see you again tomorrow. Hey,
goldfish.
Yeah, we can use this for it.
So, like, some of the thing I got is SP for all my characters. Which will make it easier to unlock this stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. There's a nice blade. There's an even better blade. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the better blade. No accessories though? Damn. Hunting arm. And then of course I have my until the iron mask comes off, I'll just leave it on, but these are 2 that I got. And these are just DLC costumes, they don't actually affect anything. Rabbit ear. Black, black, white, white, Elfin Buddy, Shion Buddy, Rinwell Buddy, Law Buddy, Kisara Buddy, Dolam Buddy, Wolftail, yes, Wolftail, Handmade, oh, there's a clip on his head, Baki, Flower clip next to his ear. And I can equip 2 attachments at a time. I can also equip a different skin for that, but why the hell would I want to? So if I wanted to, I could do 1 black, 1 white, and be the angel of fucking death. I could also do that. Praise next, nothing new. It's just about freedom of black and blue. I can do that. I can do all sorts of shit, but this isn't even all of it either. I mean, so we'll do that for the time being with him. And then she has a tiara. I'm gonna go with the ivy with her. Not too flame. Until she gets a new outfit, there's no real point in doing that. And she has the same options, basically. There. For shits and giggles, I'll just have them running around in costume. Oh, but it's almost time to say goodbye. And as you can see, the wings are literally
looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Dahnan tools and weaponry, anyway.
So, how the hell are we?
And that's what they mean by bright eyes.
Easy.
Yeah, they're just cosmetic.
I hate that I can see what's on the other side, but I can't just...
Looks like this place used to be a supply...
Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
Oh, can I get up there in the next 3 minutes without having to fight everything in here?
Is this a chest of some sort?
A Renin kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside.
Gotta break through! Slash! You're mine!
So yeah, these
keep our
DLC
eyes on
swords
the
are
prize.
good. Blew right through the enemy. But this is where I'm gonna leave off for the day. I'll pick this up next Monday. I don't think I can run fast enough. And I don't think I need to actually level up at all since I got those new weapons, but... Oh yeah, definitely nice upgrade. I might level up anyway just for shits and giggles, but I kinda doubt it. Anyway. So tomorrow I'll be playing Nier. Friday and Saturday. Oh, tomorrow's at 8:30 a.m. Friday and Saturday at 11 p.m. I'll be playing Banishers Ghosts of Lost Eden. At least I'm assuming I'll be playing that. Both those days. It seems I'm getting rather close to the end of that as well. And then I'll be back on this next Monday. And I will see you next time. Have a good one.